Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Obaseki roll out plans to rise and to raise new generation of farmers. Wow. Governor Gordon Obaseki, has been rolling out a lot of programs and things for Edo State so that, is leaving legacies that any great man will leave. What a great man leaves is legacy. So that when you are gone, when your time is completed out of office or you have lived your life, you are old now, you're gone. The legacies you have left will never be forgotten. People will keep recalling, will keep calling to it, will keep talking about it and say, this man, thank God for what he established. He made me a better person, gave me opportunity to be who I am, to flee from crime, to feel safe, and to know that I have something to look up to. I have job to go to, I have school, I have skill that I acquired because of the programs he put in place. So you see, these are legacies that a man can leave that will outlive him. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you so much for supporting us. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Yes. Governor Gordon Obaseki, since he became the governor of Edo State, has done quite a number of things. Both formal and informal method of education he has put in place to better the life of the people of Edo State. The one he did recently, that is quite, very interesting and, that people are really talking about is, I'm talking about the Edo refinery. That is the state of the art. They've had governors in Edo State, but not like this one. This one is by far over a mile. Let's get straight into the news and know these new technologies, generations of farmers that Governor Gordon Obaseki want to raise in Edo State to better the life of youth and people of Edo State. Obaseki rolled out plans to raise new generation of farmers. Governor Gordon Obaseki of Edo State and the candidate of the People Democratic Party (PDP) recently unveiled plans to raise a new generation of farmers who will set the pace for agricultural revolution in the state. Obaseki made the commitment during an on-the-spot assessment of Sober Farm in Owen West local government area of the state as part of activities for his re-election campaign rally. He admits that despite the initial harsh experience at the beginning of the state's agricultural program, remarkable progress has been recorded in food production with the introduction of advanced technology by the government. With the experience they have gathered, you can see this agriculture doing well on all aspects in Edo State. We are creating a generation of farmers who are supporting all of these farmers and plunge us into a better lease of life tomorrow for us all. We have done about 6 of such farms in other senatorial districts of the state. We have similar farms in other areas like I mentioned, and then we want to continue this similar program all across the state. This is the 3rd time we are cultivating this farm. The last time we came here in 2018, we suffered some loss. In 2019, we did much better. In 2020, you can see that we are starting much earlier. They are trying to catch up with the rain. You can see the way they are spraying the farm so that we can get maximum yield from the crops and the plants. They have planted maize now, and after the wet season, they will plant soya beans, he said. We are raising a people, a new generation of farmers who will be instrumental to national growth and development. Well, this is a very good thing where the governor is focusing on agriculture, okay? Agriculture was one of the big beats. If government focus on building, having a, national building, just like as I was explaining that previously. One thing that made Nigeria to stand out was our agricultural produce before the whole discovery of crude oil. Our produce, palm kernel, palm oil, mention but a few, rubber. These were things that we used to export, and Nigerian naira was very strong. Not talking about when crude oil came into existence, when we discovered it, it was something else, and Nigeria was in for a good time until, greed and mismanagement, improper planning brought us to where we are today. Has brought us, to our needs. Our needs, and God really have to really save us and just show us mercy in this country, because the truth of it is somebody is living beside a sea of water, but yet dying of taste. Yeah, that's what's happening in this country, yet dying of taste. So Nigerians, we need to rise up, and see if somebody is doing something, we support that person. Governor Gordon Obaseki, has outdone himself again. He's making agriculture interesting so that the youth can look at something they can go into and, have a good time. Something they can go into they are proud of, something they can go into that, can be, they can be associated with it, and they are proud to do so. You see, something they can go into and they know that they have done something well. Nigerians, this is what is happening. So you and I need to rise up. You and I need to be on the side of truth. You and I need to make sure that our voice is heard. If we keep quiet for this government and we know we do not speak up when we should, we're not giving ourselves opportunity, for things to go well. But Governor Gordon Obaseki has done well. Look at the refinery alone. Look at the refinery alone. I mean, just agreeing with federal government to bring that development, that level of development to Edo State is a blessing. Do you know how many people will be employed in that place? Do you know how many people will have their life transformed just because they have that opportunity to work there? How many people can go about and say, yes, I have a job? This is what we are talking about. This is what the nation is about. Obaseki has done well, I must say. I see what this man is doing, and I'm really wondering if other governors can emanate something like this, then Nigeria will be good all round. Nigeria will be doing very well. As a country, we'll be proud, to say that we are Nigerians. People will not be looking for a way to run out of the country. They won't. Anyway, Nigerians, this is what is happening. Governor Gordon Obaseki is not only favoring the formal education, but also the informal education, making sure that, it cuts across board. Nigeria is really moving forward and making progress. Edo State is doing well. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.